Hello, and welcome. Today, we're going to be talking about Theros Beyond Death, specifically the Collector's Boosters, and we're going to dive into what these packs contain to see if that's something that might be of interest to you to purchase. There's a lot of controversy around this particular product, namely on how it's offsetting the costs of Theros Beyond Death regular booster boxes, warping the prices of standard. So let's take a look and see if this is a product that might be for you. So within each booster pack, you're going to receive 5 common foil cards. It's of note that the commons will likely include a basic land as well, non-full art. You'll also get 3 uncommons of foil nature. Then you're going to get 2 full art foil lands. These are kind of cool. A lot of people like them. I think they're nice. They're definitely not my favorite of the full art lands, but they're definitely unique. The border around them kind of kills it for me, but they are still pretty neat, and you will get 24 of them in a box or 2 of them guaranteed per booster pack, and they are foil. Next, you're going to have what's called the ancillary slot, and this slot is widely varying. So you've got either a common, uh, uncommon, rare, or mythic, and it's going to be either a Planeswalker deck mythic, so not one of the great ones, a buy a box promo, but the non-foil version was the Athreos, I think, or a theme booster rare, and I think those are the only cards that are available in theme boosters. Are there's 10 rares that are only available in theme boosters, but they are standard legal. You can get those in this slot as well. Next, you're going to get your first of the full art, or extended art, I guess they're called, the box toppers, if you will. But it will not be foil, and it'll always be extended art. And then next, you have your first foil of potential extended art, but it could be a regular rare as well. And it could either be a regular rare, or a mythic. So there's quite a variance that you can get out of this slot here. But it will always be foil, always rare, and always mythic, not always extended. Next, this is the first chance you have to get a constellation or showcase, I guess is what they're called, card. It's either going to be one of the demigods uncommons, non-foil slot again. So you're either going to get a non-foil uncommon, or you could potentially get the rare. If it's going to be a rare, it will be one of the sagas, not foil. And then you could potentially get a constellation mythic. Next is kind of the best slot in the pack, or depending, I guess you could. There's three slots that you could get really pricey cards in. This is one of them, but this is where you can get the foil constellation mythics or extended art foil planeswalkers. You could also get and most of the time you're going to get an uncommon showcase card here. And so that's the 15 cards that you're going to get out of the pack, but you also get an additional card, right? That's the double-sided foil token. So if you notice here, there's 4 slots that could potentially have a mythic in them. So if you hit the jackpot here, you could get 4 mythics out of a single pack. I've seen 3 happen, but I've never seen 4. But could potentially happen. So let's take a look at what you could get in a full box of Theros Beyond Death Collectors.
Here we have what we opened in our Theros Beyond Death's collector booster box. And let's start with the mythics. So we've got 8 total mythics. 3 of them were foil, 2 showcase, and 1 pack foil. It's right here. Then we got 5 non-foil. So we got 2 showcase, a pack foil, which is actually a buy a box promo, just non-foil. And then 2 extended art non-foils, decent ones. So that's pretty exciting. From a rares standpoint, we got 34 total rares, 14 extended art, 3 of them were foil. Really, really excited about that Thassa's Oracle. It's going to be great in my deck. And 11 non-foil. So overall, we got 16 extended art cards, which is pretty nice. Lands, we had, this was interesting. We got 5 of each land type except for forest. So that equals obviously our 24. but the distribution and the evenness of the distribution of those was very interesting. And then, of course, we got the common regular foil lands as well. Let's see here. So, from an uncommon standpoint, we have 42 foil uncommons, 10 of which are showcase listed there. Then 6 showcase non-foil. Then commons, I didn't spread those out, but we just have a stack of 56. Well, the stack is 53. So we have 53 foil commons, and then 3 of the non-foil commons. Those are in that ancillary slot that we mentioned earlier. So that, and then of course here's your tokens up here, and they're double-sided. So you have a satyr and a goat on this one, and I think most of them have either a human soldier or a satyr on the back, and then the rest are whatever the other side is. So yeah, this is a good representation of what you could expect to get in a Theros Beyond Death Collectors booster box. Hopefully you're lucky enough to get some of the good cards, or perhaps even better. 8 mythics is definitely not as good as it can be, but I'm pretty happy with it. It was fun to open. We had a good time. And yeah, let's take a look at the financial value of what we got here.
All right, here we go. Here's the financial overview. So we have the top 5 cards are our foil Thassa's Oracle at $39. We've got the extended art non-foil Uro at 38. Thassa's Deep Dwelling, the Showcase, and the Perforos foil showcase or constellation, and then you've got the foil, or not foil, it's a non-foil, the Nyx Lotus extended art. So really cool cards. That's what we ended up getting. That were the kind of the top dollars. There was another $10 one, and then everything kind of was sub 10 from there. The left half of your screen here, the Mythics Rares, Full Art Lands, and Showcase Foil Uncommons were what are going to be priced out. The Uncommons, Commons, and regular foil lands and tokens, I did not count towards the price. But let's take a look and see what this is. So it came to a total of $282.51 if I was to buy that on TCG Player, lowest costed item right now. So as of the filming of this video, as they say, which is I think Monday the 3rd. So I paid $190 for the box. I bought it cash. I bought it locally here, and so I didn't have to pay for any shipping or any of that stuff. So I was able to get it for exactly $190. I've based on what I'm hearing and seeing, the prices of the boxes are going to stay sub 200 for a while. Who knows, right? Like how this nobody's Nostradamus. We don't know what's going to happen with the boxes long term. I would say that they're probably a pretty, with the number of mythics that are in here, they're probably going to be pretty desirable long term. So if you can get a good deal on a box, I might, I can't recommend anything. Your situation is your own, but I'm certainly hanging on to my box for a while. So I have one box that I'm going to be keeping on the shelf as part of my sealed box collections, and that's going to stay with me. I'm not getting rid of that anytime soon, probably at all. So that's that. So the 48 uncommons, 56 commons, 11 regular foil lands, and 12 foil tokens are not part of that price, just as a reminder. So what's the summary here? So it's up to you whether this is something that's worth it for you. Hopefully you can use the information in this video to help you make your own decision. My view on it is, I mean, it's a really cool product. It was fun to open. Don't get me wrong. Anytime you're opening shiny cards, that's awesome. It is really tough when you're opening a $25 or $20 pack and you get almost no value out of it. That does feel really bad. So there's some pretty high highs and some pretty low lows. If you buy individual packs, I think you're going to probably be the least happy if you happen to open a pack that's just not great. You spend $25 and you got nothing out of it. That's kind of feels bad. If you get a booster, if you get the whole box, at least there's that law of large numbers where you can average out some bad packs, some good packs to kind of have the experience overall be a little bit better. I know the Rudy opens two boxes on each of his videos, and I think that's probably a good thing and probably why it helps shore up some of the numbers that you would see in some of those videos. So I think overall this whole thing has been managed by Wizards fairly poorly. That said, I think we as customs consumers and customers play a lot into that. The quantity that they produce and what we purchase really plays into how well the set is going to do and what the sentiment of the set is going to be like. So if you can get your box cheap, I would highly recommend doing so. Grab one, sit on it, open it, whatever it is that you want to do with it, whatever makes your meets your collection needs. Do just be financially smart about it. If it's something that's in your price range, excellent. If it's not, consider the alternative. So um, yeah, that's the assessment of it. Hope this was helpful for somebody, and thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.